met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. We dined with friends.
We dined alone.
The tenor sang.
A baritone.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right, that's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember.
I began life singing songs in choirs and what have you, part songs, and then discovered I liked to sing, could sing, and began with repertoire that is not associated with me necessarily now, and have moved on from it. But I grew up hearing American music, ballads and such like, and I've always had the greatest of respect for the ballad itself and also for the people that were able to sing them. Their skill in making it look so leisurely and so simple and straightforward, and then learning and realizing how much work goes in to creating that impression. Hugely professional people who were able to turn a phrase in a song and make it really live and really tell. And I hankered to do that. And at this stage in my life, this advanced stage in my life, I find myself able to give it a go, and I get huge satisfaction from it. It frees one up from having lived for so many years rigidly observing the requirements of Mozart and Schubert and Beethoven and everything else. Suddenly to have the joy of that there is in making the music of, there is in that music too, of course, but a different kind of joy in singing Cole Porter, Jerome Kern, Kurt Weill, and the rest of them. It's really a great privilege and a challenge too.
Miss Otis regrets she's unable to lunch today. When the mob came and got her and dragged her from the jail, madam, they strung her upon the old willow across the way. And the moment before she died, she lifted up her lovely head and cried, Madam, Miss Otis regrets she's unable to lunch today.
The criticism that's often made of people like myself trying to sing or choosing to sing this repertoire and these songs from the Great American Songbook is that we have the arrogance of coming to it from the point of view of the opera theatre or the classic concert stage, and we don't give it the same treatment as we would a series of Poulenc songs or Beethoven's Andy Fernegeliebte or whatever it might be. My feeling is that these songs are every bit the worth of the standard repertoire that we sing, and one must find the way of singing them. It isn't a question of breathing in and producing the great big tones that you need in a theatre. There's an intimacy to so many of them that I know I have to try to capture. There are one or two in particular that are little operatic Shainas in themselves. And I love trying to find what that scene is and discover that. And that's my challenge, and that's what I try to do. And I treat them as songs in their own right in a different department from the one I normally occupy. But with the utmost respect, I think they challenge us, and they present us with all of the material that we need in any kind of life, whether it be the serious classical music we choose to sing all this 20th century American music, which I love, absolutely love.
We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road.
The idea of doing a disc with Sir Tom of the American Songbook, it came to us when we worked together in Norway a couple of years ago, and Tom was doing a lecture recital sort of thing, and we just decided instead of doing opera numbers, we would do a bit of Jerome Kern, some Northumbrian songs, a little bit of Cole Porter, and some Kurt Weill. And the audience weren't expecting it, I don't think, but the reaction that we got that night was nothing short of extraordinary, and an idea was born.
It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just
Yeah, I think we've created a unique blend between the opera stage, for which Tom is rightfully famous, and the intimate cabaret theatres of the Upper West Side. And we're somewhere in the middle, and we're not pretending to be impersonating Fred Astaire and impersonating Frank Sinatra. We're just finding our own way into this material that energizes and invigorates both of us in equal measures. And these last 3 days of recording have been, well, just sheer pleasure.
And it was just one of those, just one of those, just one